You were so ahead of the curve with this, and now he's in our backyard. Mr.
Yeah.
Iguana, per Fightful, is working on finalizing a deal with WWE. He got himself into some hot water by
Allegedly.
it's alleged. It's
That's
all
according
alleged.
to Dave Meltzer also.
That's anything you read on the internet is always alleged until it comes out of the horse's mouth. That he got himself into hot water by saying he would skip NXT and jump right to the main roster. I don't know if he truly said that or whatnot. You got to take everything with a grain of salt. But what is a fact is that we're going to see Mr. Iguana in WWE. And after his performance last weekend, I need more of it. I need more of it.
I'm interested to see how they go about it because obviously they want to bring him in because he was such a money making machine for them at Worlds Collide. Not only from the appeal of him, the way that he is presented, and then of course Layeska. Then there was the t-shirt sales. Like there's a reason why they're bringing him in. I just am curious to see how they will go about that because obviously when you first think or if you're not super familiar with him, which most of us are not, it's very gimmicky. And when we look at historically in WWE, those guys either like sink or swim. Like they either do a really great job with those people that are super gimmicky and like the fans just love them because they're so funny and entertaining, or they like make a mockery out of them.
A
And
flop.
so
They just turned a job
yeah,
squad.
yeah, so I would like to think that because they're trying to jump on this opportunity so quickly that they will do right by him. I'm just curious like what will that look like? Because I do think that we need to see more from him, beyond just like, oh, sometimes he like will lay on the mat like a dead iguana and sometimes he sticks his tongue out and then he also has a hand puppet. Like there's going to be more to him. Like he is a Mexican wrestler. So like um I want to see them like allow him to establish more credibility so that he isn't just known as like the iguana guy, because I think he's better than that.
He's so much better than that. Cultaholic Tom Campbell, I think it is, put out essentially a TED talk about who is Mr. Iguana.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, when he was traveling or getting himself, rising up the ranks, whatever, he would put in his booking contract, either verbal or on paper, that if the crowd didn't cheer for him when he made his appearance, that he would refund his his payday and travel expenses
Wow.
that he had. No, he never had to give any
Yeah,
money back. Let's
which
put
is
it
pretty
that way.
cool.
It's really cool. So even that's the thing now with WWE is that there's so many different avenues to be successful. You don't have to be in the main title picture to be on television each week
Or
or
to
be a
sell
main
merch or to be appealing to the fans. Like,
to make money at the
yeah,
end of the day. You do not
yeah.
need to be in the title picture.
Look at Karrion Kross, for example.
Exactly. That's a perfect example.
Like
So
that dude has one of the top selling t-shirts and he might have a 15-second segment backstage every other week. Like
and listen to the pop that he gets.
mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And people didn't know who Mr. Iguana was. They just saw this guy in green face paint and he had a hand puppet iguana and they were like, I fuck with this guy. And then like now he's going to be going into the biggest wrestling promotion in the world and you're like, okay. Like he didn't have to do a whole lot, so it is pretty cool to see.
I didn't get to watch a lot of Worlds Collide on Saturday because of work and
He's in the
getting
first
work
match,
calls.
so
That's what I'm alluding. That's what I'm getting
yeah.
to. And I was getting to my work calls till literally 30 minutes before Money in the Bank. But I got to put it on at work while I ate lunch or whatever. And the thing that sticks out the most from the whole show was Mr. Iguana's interaction when he first got in the ring. With Yena, I think it is, or
Layeska.
Yeska, yeah. Yeska, and then how he trapped the guy's arm with it, and when he ran up the ropes, he switched the iguana to another guy's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then obviously the Spanish fly and beating up the Yesla, but that man's talented. That's
Yeah.
what I took away, is that like that takes skill. So I want to see how that goes down.
It goes beyond being a gimmick.
Exactly.
Because a lot of the time, like I
totally
said,
what
when
it
you see somebody like that has a name or something like, you know, Mr. Iguana, you're just gonna be like, okay, this guy's about like lizards, and it's like ah ha ha ha, and it's like that's it. But it's like no, there's a lot more to him, and it's like he
Mhm.
incorporates it into a way that's like not super annoying or like unbelievable or like too gimmicky. Like I said, like it's not, it's just it's enjoyable to watch. So